Czar Tom Homan, I think he's going to jail. Here's the thing. Here's the biggest problem he's got. His mouth. He's talking crazy right now, talking about he'll ignore a judge and a court order, federal judge, court order, whenever he wants to. No one does that. No one. Not even a president. As much as they talk, he is not the president. So you got to understand. The thing that happens is Teflon Don, meaning Trump, seems to survive these things. But the people around him go down. I would think that he'd have an attorney to talk to him about that sort of history. But Tom seems, with a lot of bravado, to think that he's untouchable as the borders are. Where the truth is that he can get himself deported right out of that job and right out of his freedom. And my whole thing is, I hope he does. I hope he does dare the courts. I hope he does talk to the courts. If you're on the liberal Kamala Harris voting side, you're hoping too. We're just hoping that he just walks right on into it. Because here's the thing. People who think that Trump may be invincible, not really. Everybody's touchable. Remember, they killed emperors, queens. They've killed, Jesus Christ, Son of God. Whether you believe that he was or not, the fact that he was interpreted as, and they went and whacked him out too, should tell you that they can get to anybody, and they meaning whoever his opposition is. As far as Tom's concerned, would there be somebody, maybe a deportee, maybe somebody in immigration? Maybe. It's the same thing I talk about with Elon. But the more likely thing is, one, him losing his job. Two, him possibly losing his freedom. Because they just broke a law this weekend. You see, this weekend, they decided in their total intelligence to basically, just go against a federal judge, do whatever they want. Oh, yeah, that's smart. That's real smart. Somebody keeps forgetting that there are three branches of government and that we're a decentralized government. See, we're the United States of America. That means the feds don't own and run everything. That means that the president, Congress, judicial branch doesn't run everything. They run something. As we know, the legislative branch decides the laws, and they have the power of the purse. For now, the GOP keeps weakening and giving Donald Trump whatever he wants. However, the judicial branch, let's talk about the score. I always talk about the score in my channel. You definitely want to subscribe to it. See, the score is, out of 35 federal rulings, 34 have been won by us. We're winning. It's rough, but we're winning. People are getting their jobs back. Who? FBI, CIA, Inspector Generals. Oh, trillions of dollars unfrozen. And they backed it up, saying you better unspend it. And the courts are acting accordingly. Do you know why? Doesn't matter what comes out of Vance, who might be going to jail himself, or Trump's mouth, and most certainly not Elon, who's eventually going to jail. Where it really matters is, and listen to me carefully, what really matters is the people who work up under these people. You see, U.S. attorneys go to jail. Maybe Trump don't. Cabinet members go to jail. Maybe Trump don't. People who work up under these cabinet members go to jail, but maybe Trump don't. How do we know? The first term, a whole bunch of people went to jail, lost their law degrees, lost their whatever credentials they had. It was over. And even if they got pardoned, they were done. Steve Bannon got out of jail. He was pardoned. But has he been in the middle, other than his podcast? Has he been involved in this at all? No, not even in the same room in association with Trump. Trump don't even mention the man's name. He pardoned him. Didn't even mention the man's name. That's what's going to happen to Elon. Elon's too stupid to know. But as far as good old Tom, good old Homan, good old Czar, he's talking himself right into it. And I'm like, talk, baby, talk. If you like what I just said and you listened this far, you might as well subscribe, because it's going to get more interesting from here.